What's happening, Bulls? How are you? Happy Monday. We are about to see something big in the markets. There is undoubtedly that fact upon us. In our midst. We have big signals triggering across many altcoins. We'll go through that. We'll cover a few things. Typically, what we do, we go through charts, force feed the charts into you. And then we go through some what's happening in the latest news. So the charts are looking a lot more interesting today because I've got a few alerts. I've got some serious alerts, big alerts actually. We'll move into that. Firstly, we'll start with Bitcoin. So what are we looking at here? We are looking at moving my head to a more comfortable location, which is gone. This is a Bitcoin chart. 1 candle equals 12 hours. We're going to come over here to the left. We're going to move it to 1 candle equals 1 day. We have a few Bitcoin charts, as you could imagine on TradingView. You move through them. So different Bitcoin charts have your different lines, different scratches, different etchings from the past. So obviously we've got our trading ones. This is these ones what I trade with. Typically, you can see I've been doing a lot of trading on here, little percentages and stuff. You can see that. We use these charts depending on the exchange. And the price action that leads it. As you are most likely aware, the real price of Bitcoin is the one that it is on an exchange or the exchange that has the most volume, realistically speaking. So that would be days. We're looking at something, as you can see, overall bullish because all these lines head north. All these lines head due north. But some of them experienced a little bit of a downturn before that. So there's a few reasons why it's starting to head north. I mean, one being bullish divergence is starting to count in. So I'm looking for one more count of bullish divergence on the RSI. This is the Giga RSI, in-house indicator. You can get this on the Blockchain Bulls as a member, very cheap. Very cheap to join, and you get all these indicators: Giga Stochastic, Giga RSI, Giga Bars, Giga Squeeze, multi-time frame scanner, like no brainer. But what we're looking at here is some signs of a reversal. We've got a low. What's up, Marty? How are you, brother? Good to see that it's working. Thank you. you do the live check for me. Appreciate it. So we've got low, higher low, and we're looking for a higher low yet again for another count of bullish divergence or drive, depends what you want to call it. And yeah, again, like I've been saying pretty often recently, is that when this happens, and by this I mean Bitcoin turning around and reversing, it's going to be quite astronomical. It's going to move quite heavily, quite fast most likely, because the thing is, market is a bull market, but Bitcoin still a bull market, and everything is still good. Everything is still good. Okay, what's wrong is the uncertainties around the tariffs. Donald Trump just coming in swinging his big schlong, changing things. Double audio. Double audio. Man, there's a new problem every fucking day. Oh, camera audio. My God. Yeah, I've changed it. I've got the HD going now. I've got a proper HD cord, so. We will. Man, that doesn't even make sense. It does not even make sense. Fuck. Oh, the thing is, you gotta. Man. So annoying, man. It's just technical. I need a technical difficulties person just on hand 24/7. The camera doesn't even have an audio button. It's going to be deep in the settings. How bad is it? Is it bad? Is it bad? 1 second. Off to a good start as always. Oh yeah. Check.
1 second. Check.
Can't win. We will.
Let's have a look. Check. Oh no.
Fuck.
Can't win. We will. Yeah, that's fucked. Oh man. Honestly.
Alright. But it goes now, does it? It's like something different every time, man. Let's have a little look.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Wow. In a second.
But it goes now.
There we go. Look at that. Wow. Yep. Alright. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. Do some push-ups. Yo. How's that? Surely. Should be good. Fingers crossed. Just turned audio all the way down. We are about to go. You do not want to miss.
Yo.
Yes.
How's that?
Yes. Alright, where were we? Okay, so let's talk. What was I saying? Thanks, Marty. Saved me again. Yet again. Appreciate it, bro. My guy. So, yeah, so when markets, whether it's downside or upside, the different scenarios. So when it's downside, it's typically uncertainty. Markets hate uncertainty, and then when it's upside, it's expectations. So market loves expectations, hopes, dreams, and expectations. So when it's expectations, markets can run ridiculously. When it's uncertainty, markets can dump ridiculously. So once the uncertainty clears, it's back to, oh wait, this is the most bullish Bitcoin's ever been. Like, think about it. Once the uncertainty clears, because that's what this is, it's uncertainty. It's Trump. It's tariffs. It's inflation. Barely. It's just Trump. It's what's Trump going to do? What's Trump going to do next? What's he going to say? What's the orange man going to say? In fact, look at this. Breaking. Trump to speak with Putin on Tuesday regarding a peace deal between Russia and Ukraine. Do you remember when the... Where are we? Daily chart. Do you remember when the war happened? The war happened like... Was it here? It wasn't good. Let me look. The date Russia declared invaded. 24th of February 20. Has it been that long? No. It has. It actually has. That just screams money rot, doesn't it? 24th February 2022. 24th of February. It was just that wick, huh? It felt like it was so big. It felt like it was so much more serious then. But, obviously led to, which was probably already leading to. Anyways, war is uncertain times. You get the point. And peace leads to more certainty, more relaxed, more enjoyable, dance around in the meadows. And that's what will happen when the uncertainty is cleared. So Bitcoin, until this is what I'm expecting. Downtrend steepens somewhat, small range potentially, if any, and then FOMO. Bang, back on. Bang, FOMO, regret. Just why did I sell? Everything along those lines. Big time. So that's where we're at with Bitcoin. One flush of the lows is expected technically. We tried the lows again, so whether it makes a higher low or a lower low, just at least has a go at a low. But this is the thing that everyone hates to hear, because everybody just loves certainty. People just want me to sit here and say, Bitcoin 112k, boy, May 15th. And then the views will just go. Ripple $4 by April 24th. It's not how it goes, bro. It's gonna look for a low, but at any point it can run. That's Bitcoin right now. Whole market's sort of just following its lead, and that leads us to the altcoins, which is more interesting than Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's sort of quite simple. Come over here to Ethereum. You can see we're getting a blue bar on the gigabar from a low. Blue bar from the gigabar on a low. Now, you can see it's channeling quite hard. Look at this. Look at this. Just look at these highs. Boom, 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 boom. Channeling quite hard. And it's just a small rectangle within the channel. I typically call this a step. When it's a blue bar, it's a step. And they're usually, especially if they happen up here, like from the highs, they are an easy short or a long, depending on what direction the trend is. It's just a step. It's just a small little range. You get blue bar signals on the gigabars. Small little range, tight little range. Most of the time, over 50%, you get a run at the highs, you get a liquidity spike, and then it will go like that. And it's just easy money. Got the other one from the lows. It's called a launch pad, which is usually outside of the range, and then after another low, and it's sort of blue bars more like that, instead of so tight within the channel. So it's actually quite a lot more rare for us to get a reversal on gigabars while it's still tightly in a channel. Okay, I want to see a price reversal, obviously ASAP. ASAP. Take your foot off my George Floyd, but it's just like reality, you know. Yeah, I'll get to them very soon, Marty. Very, very soon. Very soon, my guy. Very soon. I haven't. Well, we've had a big influx of blue bars. A very big influx. So we'll go through them in a sec. So Ethereum right now has a very high probability of going up first before it goes down. Very high probability. 70s, 80s. That up might turn into a head fake, but I mean, if you want to trade some high leverage, like long, and then aggressively TP or trailing stop, whether it does that or does that, it's very, very likely to do that first. History shows, statistically speaking. Let's move on. Solana. Okay, all I've been talking about is Solana holding this $125 line. Solana, one candle equals 1 day, $125 line, and it's broke it and then it bounced back into it and now it's holding it. Okay, $125 line. Look, this is it here. This yellow one. Let's change its color so it's very loud, proud, and important. Not purple. That's it. 125. That's the line. Hold the line. Hold the price. Save yourself, Solana. Survive above 125. As long as it's above 125, I'm long. I'm bullish. Not long, I'm bullish. Okay, 125. That's all you need to know about Solana. It really is that simple. Holds above 125. It can flick back, but as long as it soon after comes up. Let's look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin again, another one of these ones that's getting slept on. A lot of wallets moving. A lot of Doge. Like Doge. Well, it's probably getting a bit old now. The old Elon Doge pump, right? Elon tweets, Doge pumps. It's probably getting a little bit long in the tooth there. The old Doge. But yeah, this I think this will fire off as well. There's Doge rallies. Doge is known to rally very hard. It's coming to the top of these range too, and it's looking for gigabars. It's looking for a mean reversion on the daily chart, so it's just looking to basically more or less just come back to the mean, which is fuck all, not that high. Just at least come back up here to the 19 cents. A lot of these coins are pretty boring. I tell you the exciting part though. This is the exciting part, not XRPs, not the exciting part, but XRP nonetheless. We'll just have a quick look at it. It's surprising. I mean, XRP holds this area again. Like I said, as long as the XRP is above $1.73, it's still holding the range. It's still live, love, laughing. We'll get to these blue bars in just a second. DXY. Good for crypto if it trends down. Looks very bearish. Looks very, very bearish. DXY. Keep doing your thing, DXY. American stock market having a little bit of a bounce. You can see how tight these channels stay in the stock market and the currency exchanges and shit. It's just so tight. So tight. Tight as a what? So just watch that. They recover strong. Just green. It recovers strong, and it'll most likely look at the stochastic. It's just like you don't really. It's very rare. Look at that. Oh, it's behind my head. Sorry. Look at that. It's very rare when you see the stochastic do that. Stay so pushed down without a single. Even a dead cat just bouncing up. It's just the stock market's just been manipulated. Flicking over to gold real quick, and then we'll move over. Gold, yeah. So we had our prediction basically for a while. Might make a compilation of this because this was just too easy. Gets to here, comes down, breaks out channel, follows the prediction, tries for the 3K, hits it. Spending a bit of time here, swapping a lot of hands around 3K. You bet your bottom dollar it's swapping a lot of hands. Lot of hands. I don't think I can get. Yeah, well, volume doesn't look any much more different than anything, but I'm telling you, it might not be volume doesn't necessarily mean hand swapping, because it might be just coming back and forth from the same hands. I'm saying it's people will be definitely selling off a lot of gold here to new gold holders that are chasing the pump. The gold FOMOers. Alright, so here's the list. I'll remove me noggin now. There's a list of blue bars that have triggered, and there's about to be a big list of more blue bars triggered on the 12-hour proc, which is at 10 p.m. tonight. I'm going to get another big hit of them. And so what you can see here with the blue bar is just very simple. It just means there's going to be a massive motherfucking move soon on most of these altcoins. And typically speaking, most of the time, when they all blue bar, when you start getting heaps of them blue barring at the same time, like this, means they're going lower together, like this. Like this would have been, see how this blue barred here and then fell off a cliff. That's disgusting. What you see right there, that's pure filth. Just all these people that didn't TP at all, and just, I mean, that's like let's be real. That's from the lows to still 30%, right? Algorand, but that's the sort of shit that you got to watch out for on these altcoins. Even the relatively high market cap ones, Algorand, they're still not free from this bullshit. So yeah, trailing stops or just wide, just low leverage wide. Anyways, regardless of that, when these all blue bar together, it's usually in a downtrend. It's usually bad. Like again, this would have blue barred with a bunch of other ones, and then it just leads to trending dump. But in saying that, a lot of these, these are big. Look at that big bear flag, ENS. In saying that, let's come over to here. Let's have a look at a few. Yeah, I mean that's the bottom. That's the bottom, and that's some stop hunts. But realistically speaking, that's the start. So you can see blue bars, then the move started gaining traction, the volatility started increasing, and that's where you ended up, $50 ENS. That is the bottom right there. That's the bottom. These blue bars do happen on bottoms, but like this again, blue bar right there, like that's the bottom. Just before the blue bar, that's the bottom. Volatility starts increasing. And over time, like if you zoom out, you'll see it. A lot of these will have blue bars on the daily as well. Boom. Again, so bottoming, head fake, because these are large time frames, right? So look, they take a while to get liquidity. It's quite crazy. It's 2 weeks. It takes 2 weeks to get all the liquidity it needs to do 200% move. Now all they're blue barring again, and you can see here like these blue bars that happen in the bottoms, they're happening after accumulations. They're not happening at the like within the channel. They're happening like breaking the channel, the old wick off. They're happening in bottom accumulations, and then the move happens. So trend, accumulation, or distribution, and the trend continues, whether it's that way or that way. So this is trending. These are all trending blue bars. These are trending, and this is like, see this blue bars here, blue bars here. These are just continuing trending blue bars. Marty says Mavia has done 89% today. That'd just be a massive short squeeze. Let's have a look at it. Just be a big short. Yeah, that's just a huge short squeeze. That's short squeeze plus TPing, like big TPing, and that this is a sign as well, because look at this chart. Like this, for a lot of people that got onto this short, whether it was November or let's just say you shorted this in November, right? That is fucking insane gains. 2,300% gains if you shorted this at the top to bottom, right? So there's a lot of money here that needs to cash in. They want to cash in. Like they've been cashing it in. This is people closing their shorts. To close your shorts, you need to buy it back. When you buy it back, it pushes the price up. Yeah? So it's like if you open a short, you sell it, which pushes the price down because you're selling it. You're literally selling it. It adds to the sell pressure. You're selling it. You're selling it into the order book. So, I mean, assuming that you market ordered it, but whether or not you market ordered it or put a limit short up, you're still contributing. And you contributed, and then when you want to close it, you buy it back. So covering your shorts is buying it back. And so you're buying it back and you're returning it you're buying it back for a fraction of the price. Could this be an easy short then? Yeah, I mean, this will most likely go down again, yeah. But when? So that's the hard part. I mean, a lot of money is made. It's top timing. It's top timing, and they're very fun, but very unsuccessful. You know, Dicko's good at it. Dicko's good at it. They're very fun, but they're not very successful because this has been going on for 2 days now, and the amount of people that have been shorting this for the last 2 days, people would have been shorting this. People go and have a look. Most people trade backwards. Clearly, like they'll see something up and then they'll try and short it. They'll see something down, they'll try and long it. That's what keeps the market turning, really. But like, for this price to be moving, it needs price action, and for price action to happen, it needs buying, longing, and shorting. Because for every buy, there's a sell. You can't have a buy without a sell. You can't have a sell without a buy. So all this short covering, so all the shorts that are taking profit and that have been taking profit for literally the last 48 hours, they have been buying it when someone else is selling it. They've been closing their short. So, and as this is a perpetual contract exchange, clearly, like, it matches the spot, there's arbitrage, etc. But this is a perpetual contract exchange, so they're most likely closing the short into somebody that's shorting. Okay, so it's like these people are shorting this for the last 48 hours and just getting wrecked non-stop. So there is certain telltale signs. For example, like you got chart like of when it actually finishes, whether it's the funding rate or just even simple price action. Like you get a wick, and the candle will, like, you'll get something crazy, and then the candle will close like down here on a relatively decent time frame, and you'll just have this huge wick. And you can see here that things either box, channel, or just candle up. But once it stops doing that, like it does this, and then it tries for a high, doesn't make it, and then it starts trying to box, and then it breaks down, and then it comes to the channel, and then into the channel, and then it attempts it, and then it breaks down, and then it starts becoming safer to call it short. Or you can just yee-haw it after you see the big wick, the big finale wick. And even if it doesn't have a big wick, just the attempt higher, because the attempt higher, whether it does get higher or it doesn't, it'll most likely be the end. But it just, like we say, you know, these trends, they typically end by covering more ground than they had most of in one candle, like a bigger candle than they'd had in the whole move. so far, even though these candles are fucking quite large. But just generally speaking. So I haven't really. See, I'm going through a bit of a battle with myself at the moment, because this is more or less a step. This is a step, so this is typically downside. You expected to just have more downside price action on all these blue bars. They're just the step. It's just a step. So it's just small boxed out tight price action before lower prices. Like as for a risk reward conversation, like, I mean, in hindsight, if you longed any of these places, you're going to be worse off than if you longed right now. So the fact is that anybody longing it here for this whole time has had a worse trip down than what you're going to have, even if it continues down. Zipping through them, I've got a little bit of news to go through soon, and then we'll wrap it up. 32 minutes. Oh my god. I'm going to come through the blockchain bulls, and I'm going to analyze this. We'll go through the blockchain bulls and see whether I think that we've got a reversal on our hands. I think a lot of these things are going to try for a reversal. It might end up just being a head fake, but look at that. Like, that's a crazy channel, and it's going to come to a time where these channels are going to end. These channels will need to end. They will end. Even if it turns into a range, they will end. So, I mean, it's not crazy to chuck along on right now. I mean, the shorts are getting old. Typically speaking, this is a step and the trend will continue. But when it gets so long in the tooth, I'm just getting like, it's like, when? All right. I'll post more in the chat though, in the Blockchain Bulls Discord. We'll talk more about it. Good morning, crypto. It's FOMC meeting week, so let's not forget that it's FOMC meeting week. There's going to be a bit of volatility coming when that happens. But Polymarket users predict a 99% chance that the Fed will not make any rate cut changes on the 20th of March. Will the masses be correct? They don't want to, you know what the Fed's like. They don't want to spook the market. They more or less, even if they were going to cut, they'll flick open, JPL will flick open Polymarket first and go, oh shit, better not. Nah, what this is all going to be about is all, you know, the speaking, the talk, the chat, any dovish speak, hawkish speak. So, we talked about this before, breaking Trump's to speak with Putin on Tuesday regarding a special, I just made that word up in the middle there, special peace deal between Russia and Ukraine. So it's interesting, it's exciting. It'll be Wednesday in Australia. We will see how the markets react. Big week in the markets, not surprised we're getting a lot of blue bars. Update, anyone that's been following this shit, the whale who opened a 320 mil short on Bitcoin is now sitting at an unrealized profit of $4 million. The whale is still holding the short position, now valued at $434 million, with a liquidation price around $86K. Right now, the whale is profiting by closing positions through TWAP. So, yeah, continues. I mean, big nuts, big money, big risk, big reward. I mean, 320 million is a big trade, but it is 40x. So, you know, he's using, where's the margin? Doesn't even say it here. Well, you know, 320 million divided by 40. So do the math on that, and that's how much he's using. So I'd imagine that 4 million is quite a lot compared to that. Here we go. The grand finale here. Jim Cramer just posted today. The market should look to give up some gains ahead of what could be tumultuous pronouncements. I've never used that phrase in my life, and I'm unaware of how that phrase. Yeah. Marty says DEXE seems like it's brewing to have the arse fall out of it. Please. I've got a bit of a short on there. I would love that to happen. It's got one of the only charts that don't look like the rest of the charts. Let's bring it up. Which is also obviously always concerning. But yeah, look at that. Fuck, the selling has begun. And delayed too. So I mean, I'm short here. I was short. I think at the greatest entry, I think I got the entry around here or something. So, but fuck, man. Yeah, I mean, there's always a chance. There's always a chance of just the big green one, but tell me that doesn't look like exactly what Marty said. The arse about to fall out of it. Oh my god. Crazy. This is like final support, previous lows. Wow. It's crazy. It's a fucking crazy looking chart, man. It's like suspended in free fall animation. What I was saying was the market should look to give up some gains. Okay, so he's talking about the stock market. It's got some gains. It's made some gains, all-time highs. Market should look to give up some of those gains. So continue going down ahead of what could be a tumultuous pronouncements. Okay, so we Googled tumultuous pronouncements. Refers to official announcements or declarations that are characterized by great commotion, disorder, or intense emotion. Tumultuous means full of tumult, riotous, or disorderly. It suggests state of chaos, disturbance, or uproar. So chaotic, formal statements or declarations are coming this week. So Jim Cramer is telling us to prepare for the market to go down even more. Bullish. Fucking bullish. Yeah, it's gonna be an exciting week. Okay, it's gonna be an exciting week. You'd be mad not to just put some positions on, whether you're long, whether you're short. It's just this is fantastic. Again, fantastic risk to reward. Like even on all these shit coins, right? You get a blue bar at the bottom. You think that, okay, let's just say you think it's going to go up. Well, where are you going to put your stop loss? Below the wick or even down here? Like, you're going to put the stop loss maybe 20%. Yeah. But these blue bars, like, look what happened to this blue bar over here. See this blue bar there? Let's move my head for a second. See this blue bar over here? This blue bar had a little head fake. So, went down. Not that little, but for a random shit coin, I guess it's pretty standard. 20% head fake on a 12-hour chart. It's what we might get here. This is what we might get here. That's what we might get here. But what I'm saying, if you don't get stopped out, if you have obviously a wide enough stop loss or like low leverage, because you can have if you're just using 3x, you can have a stop loss like all the way down here. But what I'm saying anyway is you got a 30% loss, or if it's anything like this, you've got a 300% gain. Or you'd probably be able to have a pretty tight stop loss, because it's already come up to the highs of this little range here. It's making a little range down here. You can't really see it too much, but where are you going to put the stop? Where are you going to put the stop? You can probably even put the stop maybe 15% or something, but if it has another fall, it's going to come down. it's going to come down bare minimum down here. Bare minimum down there, so I mean double. double. That's what I'm saying. It's just these are the times where the risk and the reward is in your favor. If you want to go long, you could lose a little, gain a lot, and if you want to go short and just follow the trend, you could gain more than you could probably lose. So the odds are in your favor in these scenarios, these times. I didn't expect to get blue bars so early in the piece, so I'm actually quite shocked that we're getting them right now. I thought the volatility was going to continue. I thought it was going to be a bit of this fucking shit, and then maybe blue bars like here or whatever. But it's happening. So, which is crazy. It's good. It's cool. It means, this week, maybe worst case scenario next week, but probably this week, coming into this weekend especially, the markets are going to excite you. We'll leave it at that. Take it easy. This is a big one, 40 minutes. So thanks heaps, Marty. Cheers for the help, and cheers for hanging around, giving me someone to talk to. I ain't stopping. I ain't never stopping. Never, ever stopping. Peace and love. Have a great week. Tomorrow's the worst day. Tuesday's the worst day. We just bend Tuesday over, get through it, move on, and the rest of the week will fall into your hands. Take it easy. Bye-bye.